Welcome back, guys. Now we're going to do the last part of this section that we missed before. Just because we went around kind of this way instead of going through the front of the parish. But there's something there that we need to carry on to the next natural progression section, I guess. So, once again, these guys respawned. But we know where to take care of them, nice and easy. I think we'll go through the church side. You can also go up there and around. There's a few less enemies, but we're going to go through and show you what's in the front of the church. Although you did see two of the knights before. Let's take care of them quickly, actually. Ew. So there's the third knight I was talking about. Blocking the right way. And yeah, you'll see me be a lot less cavalier later when it's actually harder, because obviously I would have died many times over on these guys by rushing in like this. So anyway, that was the coming from the front of the church. If you go around that way, but there's three guys here, and the one will actually be waiting here in ambush. The one will come out and chase you outside, and the other one will just wait there for you to come in, and then that guy will attack you on that side. So just watch out for that if you come through the front of the parish. But now we're going to grab one of those. Don't really need that, but get this enemy out of the way. And we're going to open up this shortcut here that's closed again before, but more importantly, we're going to get the basement key. That's going to let us go to the sewers, which is kind of the next location we want to be at. So now we're going to head back over. Actually, we can go this way. They're a lot faster to go this way. Just going to try to ignore these guys. Just for the sake of time. Because there's a lot more I want to do than sit here and fight these guys right now. And that gate opens up from the other side. That's behind the dragon. Is that skeleton coming down? Well, we're not waiting for him. Get him off, get him off. Oh, well then. And shit happens once again. Welcome to Dark Souls. It does, to some degree, queue up your moves, so you gotta watch out for that. If you do things multiple times, you can still end up doing the last move. Unintentionally, kind of like that. But we'll warp ahead back to there. And welcome back, guys. So, we've made our way back, and we're going to be a little bit more careful this time. Recover our lost souls, which is always important, because I want to use them back at Firelink to buy the miracles from that guy. Like I said, that is one of the things we're working on here, so... be careful on the bridge. So back through here and down here is the bonfire that we were at before. And we're gonna go back to Firelink, which, you know, just gotta fight the guys we fought before. No big deal here. So we'll warp back when we get to Firelink. Alright guys, welcome back to Firelink Shrine. So, well, right now we're going to first of all, we're going to go talk to the dude we saved in the prison. He's going to give us a little bit of reward.
Ah, hello there. I have your reward. Please, accept it. I am grateful to you for freeing me. Not enough for you? Well, let's not be greedy now.
So as you can tell, that guy's a bit of a dick. But one more thing we want to do over here. Here's the Firekeeper for Firelink Shrine. And we want to get my last upgrade for my Estus Flask. And that's, you give her the Firekeeper soul, the one we found specifically in the on the altar in the parish there. But the next thing we want to do over here is start buying those miracles, so we can work towards that achievement.
Oh, hello. I will teach you miracles. A promise is a promise, after all.
But here we are, just gonna buy whatever he's got. Don't have one of those.
Come again.
There we go. We bought all his
The
stuff.
effectiveness of the teachings.
Yeah, that's wonderful. So now what we want to do is, well, let's rest here to set the spawn. And now we're going to head down to, since we got the basement key, we're going to head down to Lower Undead Shrine. But first of all, we got to work our way back to... Come on, there we go. First of all, we got to work our way back to the bonfire in Undead Burg. And then we can head down to Lower Undead Burg. So we'll once again we'll warp ahead to there because you guys know us, and I don't want to waste too much of your time here. So here we are back at the Undead Burg bonfire. Sniper's still shooting at us. I kind of rushed through, so I didn't kill too many people. But from here, I'll show you where we're going to use the basement key that we found on the body outside the front of the parish. Because that'll take us to the sewers, which is our next location. But this will be a lot easier. I apologize for the cuts now, guys, but there'll be a lot less later once I get the Lord Vessel. Because that will allow me to teleport between bonfires, which will definitely help speed things up and not have to worry about the walks back through places. So yeah, if you just go this way, the dragon will get you, but I had enough health, so I wasn't too worried about it. But if you poke your head out, let him blow his fire, and then go, you can actually do that safely. Or you can come up around the other way, the long way, and you know, come back out through here, and you won't have to worry about the dragon at all. But let's head down to our next location. Whee! By the way, when you're on ladders, if you don't hold anything except for B, you'll do that slide. If not, you'll just walk down slowly. So this is Lower Undead Burg, and this is the second reason we got that. We got the residence key. Wow, that's not hitting him. All right. This is the second reason we got the residence key, because there's a pyromancer here we want to save, which is how you get some of the early pyromancer spells. I think there's one more dog. Oh, yeah, there he is. And like I said, this is not a game you really want to play fast like this. I'm rushing, and it's definitely showing the amount of damage I'm taking. But that'll slow down.
Please let me out of here. Somebody, anybody, help me. Unlock the door. Damn, I'm finished. How did this ever happen?
Yeah, so that's our pyromancer dude locked in here. You see the residence key to open. But like I was saying, that'll slow down a little later in the game once forward progress is a little bit easier to make without going a lot of back and forth. Right now, obviously, yeah, I gotta go to a few places several times. That corpse in the corner, gonna give you sorcerer stuff plus a catalyst. You don't have to buy that if you plan on using sorceries, because the sorcerer's catalyst is like the third best catalyst in the game. So it's definitely worth having if you plan on being any sort of spellcaster.
Brilliant. You opened the door for me. Thank you. I'm saved. I thought I might never escape. I am Griggs of Vinheim, a sorcerer of the school. I am much obliged for your assistance. Thanks to you, I may now resume my travels.
So now next time we go to Firelink, he'll be there. Just like the Gold Knight dude was. So, progressing further, this is going to be a little bit of ambush spot here. We're going to come across, spawn these ninja chicks, or whatever they are. Alright, well, there they are. We're just going to run back here, because they have poison throwing knives. Definitely want to watch out for those, and the, well, the first two places up here, they're going to attack in threes. And then I think there's only two down below. But we're also going to get a shortcut through all this that leads to, surprise, surprise, a shortcut to Firelink. Like I said, ultimately a lot of places end up going to Firelink, but you just got to unlock the ways to them. This one specifically will unlock... There should be a dog coming up here. We'll unlock the... spawnable at the same time. We got a partial on that. This one will... the little path that we go under the bridge, it'll unlock the gate at the end of that, on the far end of that. Not where the rat is, but on the other side. So we can quickly travel back here if we need to. But we don't need to use that one too often. That just helps you get to the sewer faster, which is ultimately where we're going right now. So what we're going to do, there's the dog. What we're going to do is first to show you the path down here back to Firelink, because it makes this a lot easier. Because there's a mini boss through that fog wall there, and he can be a little bit of a pain in the ass. So the less you have to fight on the way back, the better. So here's one of those ambush spots. You see the enemy just chilling there like that, and you know you're in line of sight because she twitched there. She kind of moved back a little bit. Because normally she'd attack, but she's scripted not to because there's an ambush right around the corner. So that's how you kind of know that's happening. So always keep an eye out for that. If there's an enemy you know they see you, then, and if they're not attacking, be careful. So up here is going to be the door I'm talking about. It's just one guy here. Archers are weird in this game. Programmed to shoot where you were, not where you're going to be. But they do get that stunned animation. So here we are back underneath. This is the merchant. She sells stuff. Just kind of like the other guy. Don't really need much from her. She sells some poison weapons. She sells some mosses as well. If you've never gone to the forest, which we haven't yet. So purple mosses are good to cure poison buildup, or even cure poison. I think the purple mossy ones also reduce the effect. I mean, you've seen the bar before when I was fighting the rats and stuff. When they hit you, you get a buildup, and that gets full. You actually get poisoned. But I have a bunch of those. Not a big deal. So actually, if you continue back down that way and make a left, you'll go back to Firelink. Just wanted to show you that before we move on. We're not too concerned about that right now with the power of editing. Even if I do die, I can get back here before you guys even realize I'm gone. A few souls there. And now we head back. Well, plus, I mean, if you set the bonfire too, all these enemies respawn. And it's not a big deal, except for up here, when you're coming back, you gotta watch out for the dogs on the top. Because they can ambush you pretty easily. So, now the best way I found to do this was, there's going to be two dogs there with the mini-boss. So what we want to do is try to run straight to the stairs here. Didn't quite get out of his reach. Because, yeah, that guy does also massive damage. So we can back up in the corner here, and this will give us an opportunity to take out the dogs without too much concern for the boss. And obviously, yeah, he can hit you here, so you gotta be careful. But we have time, we can... Oopsies. Get out of there, come on. Man, this is not going well. Okay, whew, got the block up. Alright, so don't do exactly that. Try to be a little more diligent in getting yourself to the safe spot. Take out the second dog. There. Now this fight becomes a lot easier. So there's a couple things you can do. You can, you'll kind of walk this path the entire time. I don't know if this is exactly glitched or not, but, and he fell down, and then we can do the drop attack on him. Or not. Wow, this fight's all sorts of fail. Well, let's finish him off. I do like the music in some of these boss fights. It's pretty good. And as you can see, this guy really drains your stamina even when you block. He hits really hard. Got greedy there. Don't get greedy. Stick and move. Try to stay away from the bosses the best you can. Even the mini bosses, obviously, because they are quite tough. But there we go. So there's the key to the depth, and this is what ultimately opens up the sewers for us, which are just down here, back where we came from, near just before you go up those little pyramid type steps. But that'll about wrap it up for this episode. So I'll show you where the door is, and I will definitely stop being so cavalier now. Alright guys, see you next time.